I'm sorry to inform you that your favorite YouTuber is not in fact a cat, but he is a dog. What kind of dog? That's up for debate. Some say golden doodle, some say a sheepadoodle. I think it's a Samoyed mix though. But the point is he a cat? No. He may look like one and behave like one at times, but scientifically, he is most definitely not a cat. We've known this for a while, but when MrBeast released his latest video, Spin This Wheel, Win $1,000, things took a turn for the worst. You see, in this video, there was a man dressed up like a giant spider who was letting people spin a wheel and win money. In order to participate, they had to get close to this spider and touch its face. So far, so good. But then one of the contestants came in and did something we have never seen before. Instead of touching the spider, he goes behind the spider and begins petting it. Now, hear me out, because this is where things take a turn. The spider turns around, looks at the contestant, and what does it do? It meows. Yes, that's right, a clearly audible meow. I encourage you to pause this video and go watch that clip for yourself, because what you are about to hear will change everything. This has brought us one step closer to finding out if MrBeast is in fact a cat. And after a great deal of research and investigation, I can say with an almost complete certainty that this man is in fact a cat. Before we get into the evidence, however, don't forget to join the channel, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and share the video with your friends. Your support means a lot and helps us keep creating amazing content for you. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, so you might be asking yourself, how could a man be a cat? Well, it's simple really. Cats and humans share a lot more DNA than you think. We both belong to the family Felidae. Yes, that's right. The same family as lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. According to National Geographic, humans and cats diverged from a common ancestor about 25 million years ago. That's only about 10 million years before dinosaurs went extinct. The reason why cats can purr, but humans can't, is because we lost the ability to purr when we split from our feline ancestors. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that cats aren't that different from us. We have the same emotions, feelings, and desires. And I believe that MrBeast is a cat, even if he doesn't remember being one. Now that we've established that MrBeast is a cat, let's go over the reasons why. Starting with the obvious, he looks exactly like a cat. I mean, look at him. Even without the fur, he looks like a cat, and a cat that likes lasagna too. But wait, what if this is just a case of mistaken identity? What if it's actually just a man dressed up like a cat? Well, I'm afraid that theory is quickly disproven when we look at his eyes. You see, cats have vertical pupils, while most mammals have round pupils. MrBeast's eyes are clearly vertical, making it impossible for him to be a man. But wait a minute, there's more. Another piece of evidence that he's a cat comes from his Instagram page, which features several videos and pictures of him acting like a cat. In one video, we see him swatting at a red dot, which is a classic cat move. Cats love chasing red dots, whether it's on a wall or on a screen. This video here is further proof that MrBeast is a cat. Okay, now I know what you're thinking. Surely those videos can be explained away as simply a man dressed up like a cat having fun. But what about this picture? Clearly shows MrBeast next to what appears to be a cat tree. What are the odds that a man would have a cat tree? Very slim, I'd say. And what about this picture, where he's laying on his side getting a belly rub? Do you know any men who like belly rubs? Exactly. I didn't think so. All of this evidence points towards one conclusion. MrBeast is a cat. There's just one problem. Cats can't talk. Yet we've heard MrBeast speak multiple times. So he can't be a cat, right? Wrong. You see, cats meow for our benefit. they don't meow to each other. If you've ever tried to communicate with a cat by meowing, you'll know how ridiculous it sounds. Cats meow at humans because they know it gets our attention. Cats are smart like that. As for why MrBeast is able to talk, well, that's simple. He learned to talk just like any other human. Maybe he grew up around humans who taught him how to speak. Or maybe he was just born with the ability to talk. Either way, this is no longer a valid argument against the idea that MrBeast is a cat. Now that we've gotten that settled, let's take a deeper look into the mysterious ways of the cat. MrBeast, have you ever wondered why cats purr? Well, I have the answer for you. Purring is a form of communication between cats. When a cat is happy, it will purr to show it. But did you know that cats also purr when they're stressed or scared? That's right. A cat's purr can mean different things, depending on the situation. For example, if a mother cat is feeling threatened, she may purr to try to calm herself down, or a kitten may purr to comfort its mother. Purring is also a great way for cats to bond with their owners. Many people find that when they pet their cat, it starts purring. That's because the cat feels safe and loved when it's around its owner. So purring is a way of saying, I feel good. So the next time you hear your cat purring, ask yourself, is it happy or scared? Or maybe it just wants some love. But wait, there's more. Did you know that a cat's purr can also be a sign of pain? That's right. Sometimes when a cat is in pain, it will purr to try to make itself feel better. So if your cat is purring and you notice that it's acting strangely or not eating, it's important to take it to the vet. So when we consider the many different meanings of a cat's purr, it becomes clear that it's a very complex form of communication. So the next time you hear your cat purring, take a close look at its body language to try to figure out what it's trying to say. Cats are fascinating creatures, and we have only scratched the surface of their mysterious ways. Speaking of scratching, have you ever wondered why cats like to scratch things? Well, it turns out that there are two main reasons why cats engage in this behavior. First, scratching helps them to mark their territory. Cats have scent glands in their paws, and when they scratch, they leave their scent behind for others to smell. This is especially true of outdoor cats, but even indoor cats will often scratch furniture or other objects in their home to mark it with their scent. The second reason why cats like to scratch is because it feels good. When a cat scratches, it's stretching and flexing its muscles, and this can feel good, especially after a long nap or a period of inactivity. Plus, the act of scratching itself can be quite satisfying for a cat. So if you're wondering why your cat likes to scratch, just remember that it could be for either of these reasons, or perhaps a combination of the two. Just be sure to provide your cat with plenty of scratching posts, so it has somewhere appropriate to satisfy its scratching urges. After all, a happy cat is a well-scratched cat. Now that we understand a little bit more about cats, let's take a look at some of the ways that MrBeast exhibits cat-like behavior. One of the most obvious is his love of boxes. In many videos, we see him climbing in and out of boxes, or simply relaxing inside of them. Cats love boxes because they're dark, enclosed spaces that make them feel safe and secure. It's no surprise that MrBeast exhibits this same behavior. Another cat-like behavior that MrBeast displays is his love of chasing laser pointers. In one viral video, we see him running around the studio, trying to catch a red dot that's being shone onto the wall. This is a classic example of a cat's natural instincts taking over. Laser pointers mimic the movement of a small animal darting away from a predator, which triggers a cat's chase response. MrBeast's inability to catch the laser pointer is just another example of the many ways that cats are similar to humans. Just like us, MrBeast can't always get what he wants. But hey, at least he can appreciate the thrill of the chase. Speaking of lasers, have you ever wondered how cats see in the dark? Well, it turns out that cats have a special adaptation that allows them to see much better in low light conditions than humans can. Cats have more rods than cones in their eyes. Rods are the cells that allow us to see shapes and movement in low light conditions, while cones are responsible for color vision. Because cats have more rods, they can see much better in the dark. And that's not all. Cats' pupils can dilate much more than ours, which allows even more light to enter their eyes. So next time you're playing with your cat at night, take a moment to appreciate the fact that it's able to see you much better than you can see it. MrBeast's excellent night vision is just another example of the many ways that cats are truly fascinating creatures. As we've already established, cats can't talk, but they are very good at communicating with us in other ways. For example, have you ever noticed that your cat rubs against your legs when you come home? This is a sign of affection. Cats also like to headbutt their favorite humans as a way of saying hello. And if you notice that your cat is suddenly spending more time with you than usual, it could be a sign that it wants to mate. On the other hand, if your cat is hissing or growling, it's clearly unhappy with something. Cats may hiss or growl if they feel threatened or if they're trying to protect their young. So if your cat is making these sounds, it's important to try to figure out why it's feeling stressed so you can help. By paying attention to your cat's body language and vocalizations, you can better understand what it's trying to tell you. So don't ignore your cat's attempts to communicate. After all, it's the only way they have of telling us what's on their mind. By now, it should be clear that MrBeast is in fact a cat. However, there is still one major piece of evidence that we need to discuss. What happens when MrBeast gets his 9 lives? Well, I hate to disappoint you, but there's no such thing as 9 lives. This is a myth that has been perpetuated for centuries, but there is no truth to it whatsoever. In fact, cats only get 1 life, just like the rest of us. However, cats do have a remarkable ability to survive falls from great heights, thanks to their riding reflex. This is an instinct that allows them to orient themselves while falling so that they land on their feet. This reflex is what has led to the belief that cats have 9 lives. But the truth is, cats are just really good at surviving falls. And it's only by the grace of their amazing reflexes that they're able to walk away from these accidents without a scratch. So next time you see a cat falling from a great height, don't expect it to land on its feet. It's a miracle that it survives at all. And don't be fooled by the myth that cats have 9 lives. They're just really good at surviving falls. And that's all. That's all for this video, folks. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to like and subscribe for more hilarious content. Until next time, stay silly.